So we're here after a 5.5-hour flight and half an hour on a tarmac waiting for our gate to open up. We're finally here in Los Angeles, LAX. Now we're right by the airport waiting tomorrow. We're here one day early. We're waiting for tomorrow's event, the big event, the Tesla CyberTruck event. Lots of stuff going on. Hopefully I'll bring you guys along to meet some your favorite YouTubers. If you watch YouTube and stuff like that and you watch all these kind of things and you're into Tesla, you may meet some people in this video that you watch normally, but you wouldn't think that we're all in the same video if everything goes well. We'll see in a bit. So we're here just hours before the event. We're at a little impromptu meetup here. You can see all the Model 3s and all the Teslas behind me. Got some people here from YouTube. Some people you'll probably want to meet. I'm going to introduce you to them very, very shortly. We got Tesla Raj, we got Brian from I1 Tesla, we got Matt's the one that gave me the ride. Thank you very much, Matt, for the ride from Living Tesla. Got tons of YouTube and Twitter people here. We're going to go mingle and check out some of the cars and stuff like that. Can't wait for this event. A little inception, mister.
Inception. Introduce yourself to everyone. We're
Dax.
live.
Dax. My name's Dax. That's
Straight from?
Straight from Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, we walked here. Ryan and I walked here all the way from Toronto. Yes.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's quite a walk.
Yeah, my legs got tired, so he carried me on his back for a little bit.
That's cool.
Okay, this guy needs no introduction.
Yeah,
Brian from I1 Tesla. What's your predictions for tonight?
My prediction is, well, it's going to look weird. It's going to look very weird. I did actually hear a couple things last night when I was in Hawthorne that I won't mention, but it's going to be 300-mile range base and probably up to 500-mile range. Dual motor, I think will be standard, and I think there'll be a triple motor option, I think. And I believe they're going to tow something pretty large out because they changed their name on Twitter, or not Twitter, but Instagram, to boats and planes. So they're going to tow a giant boat, I believe, and a plane somewhere.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, this is Scott from Toronto. What's your prediction for tonight's event?
Okay, so for the CyberTruck, from the teaser that was released and from the renderings I've seen online, what I think it might be is we'll have a steep sloping windshield, quite large, that'll go right to the front grille, and then a nice curve around the sides to the bed of the truck. What I'm hoping for is something a little more aerodynamic than that. I mean, as you see with the Model S's, how curvy they are, I'm hoping that's worked in there somehow, but if not, no matter which one, whatever it turns out to be, it's going to be just awesome, so looking forward to it.
Okay, this guy also needs no introduction. I'm going to have Tesla Raj.
Hello.
What's your prediction for tonight's event?
Okay, so if I'm right, don't look at me as always knowing. I'm not the Nostradamus, but here's what I know. And I can't say how I know, but here's how I know. Extremely sloped design. Think about the Mars rover, NASA's Mars rover. Go look it up right now on Google. That slope, that angle of design helps with aerodynamics. It helps also when you're descending, when you're off-roading to help clear the front. That's what I think. It's going to be extremely angled. Front, I don't think so with that kind of design. The other big thing is the bed will be expandable. Other than that, I think everything else you're going to see either meet or exceed F-150. So towing, I think it might have that, that tank turn, to be able to like turn on a dime, I hope. Yeah. But other than that, I think it's going to be a little out there. It's not going to be too crazy out there. Somebody's got a rendition out there that looks very close to what I think it's going to look like. I think it was Tesla Raj, but I'm not sure. If I'm wrong now, you have to bleep that out and put who it was. Okay, and I have a really out there prediction, but
Turn close up.
I think there's going to be one more thing, and I think it's going to be a teaser, no specs, compact Tesla, sub 20K.
Okay, this is Jackson from the South Dakota Tesla Owners Club. What's your prediction?
My prediction is that the front of the truck is not going to be super sloped like a lot of the renders. It's actually going to be two truck beds essentially. So the front truck bed, either just a ginormous frunk or like a 4-foot bed that you can use along with the rear bed as well too. That's my huge different prediction, but I'm sure it'll have 300, maybe 500 miles if they really want to go crazy. But the truck, the two bed thing, that's my prediction.
Awesome. Okay, we got Kim from Like Tesla here. What's your predictions, Kim?
So it's hard to do a real prediction for the CyberTruck because it's going to be totally different, I think, than anything we've ever seen. I would guess for motors, maybe 400 to 600 mile range. But yeah, I think it's going to be like just totally out there and different. So I don't want to make too much of a prediction because I know I'm going to be wrong.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Okay, we've got Matthew from Living Tesla tonight here. What's your predictions for tonight?
As an investor and a fan, I'm really hoping if this thing is super radical, that there's a one more thing that's a little more down to earth for most people, because I really want this to be successful.
This is Zach and Jess from Now You Know. What are your predictions, guys?
I've lowered the bar. Oh, I've raised the bar. Oh, you raised? Okay, what's yours?
I think that they're going to have a tow package where basically you fill your entire bed with batteries. You get a huge range, and then no matter what you're towing, you still have a great range.
I love that.
And then you could not do any towing and just drive 1,000 miles if you want to.
Okay, the only thing I'm adding to mine, I'm going to take away most of my stuff, like no rocket towing or anything, but water is being added to it.
Water?
Something to do with water. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, this is Ian Pavelko, Matt Hungarian. What's your prediction?
My prediction is it's going to be cool. It's going to be weirdly different, but it's not going to be something completely ridiculous. I mean, if we're talking a $49,000 base price, I mean, this thing cannot be made out of forged titanium. You know, like there's no way that it's going to be full military spec, but I think it's going to be a shape that we're completely never seen before. Much, much more. I'm thinking something along the lines of what Elon said, which is an armored personnel carrier, maybe mixed in with a little bit of like one of those pod vehicles from The Martian. You know, definitely some sort of a smooth, wedgy shape to it. Very unconventional, but somehow simple at the same time, because they've got to be able to build it, right? And it just can't be cost a fortune to build. And obviously very useful. I mean, this thing's going to be super heavy on utility. But it's going to have 4 wheels, it will not levitate, it's not going to be like plasma drive. This is going to be fairly standard Tesla technology. So, I don't know, you know, like, simple, yet futuristic and cool.
Awesome. Yeah, we're here with Zach and Jerry and everything. What's your predictions tonight, Zach?
So one of my predictions is that I hope that it has lockers on all 4 tires. It's like an off-road capability that Tacomas have. Only because I tweeted at Elon that the truck should have that, and he mentioned that he might include it on Twitter. So we'll see if that happens or not.
So what do you guys think of the predictions for tonight?
I think it is going to probably be about a 200 kilowatt battery pack. That's going to be my guess.
David?
Yeah, same. But I'm interested in how the seating's going to be. I don't know, because he said it's going to seat 6, but I don't think they're going to do a bench seat. So I'm wondering if it's going to do like 2 rows, like the X. If it's going to
3 rows or
I don't know.
3 and 2 rows.
At first I was thinking of a 5-seater, but somebody went back and said like last year he said it's going to seat 6. So
that'll be
interesting.
A tight 6.
Yeah.